Welcome one more time. My name is Frank and you are watching Say It Education. Well, what I want to show you today is one of the most important auxiliary verbs we have in the English language. This auxiliary verb or modal auxiliary verb is must. Must expresses obligation. Let's remember that in English, auxiliary verbs help us express a very specific intention. For instance, if you want to express ability, the one you have to select is the auxiliary can. So you say something like, I can work, I can speak English, right? But with the auxiliary must, what we are expressing is the obligation we have. For instance, I must work. And if you want to learn English, you must practice very much. Now, let's remember that auxiliary verbs use the verbs always in simple form. There is no conjugation. There is no working or worked, nothing. Your verb must be always in simple form, okay? And the subject is irrelevant. You can use she or he or they or the name like the office, my job, my computer. And the auxiliary verb will never change, must. And the verb will never change, have, go, work, study, learn, practice, okay? Now, the question we use, like in all questions in English, we have to switch the subject with the auxiliary. For instance, the declarative sentence is, I must work. Now, what is interrogation? The interrogation is to switch. So for instance, I say, must I work? Must you go? Must you study? It's important to change the intonation and the structure both, not only one, okay? Now, what is a negative contraction? Now, the negative contraction is not very common. However, it is very important to know it too. The contraction we use for must not is the word mustn't. Yes, listen to me one more time. Mustn't. So I say something like, I mustn't pay attention in class. Well, this is not logical, but this is a negative idea. I mustn't drink soda. Yes, to me, this is something I must not do. It is not my obligation, okay? So, recap. Subject, auxiliary, and the verb in simple form. Memorize this formula because these will be necessary for all auxiliary verbs in English. No exception, okay? Well, thanks for watching. Practice your English, and if you have any questions, leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. Have an excellent day.